Thanks, Gretchen. Great advice. Now that you know why we're doing it and some suggestions for how to do it, what exactly are you going to be doing? There are 7 questions, and let me go through those with you quickly. Number 1 is where you are today. So taking a snapshot of yourself and elements of your life that are most important to you today. Number 2 is going to be looking at the future you. We're asking you to look 1 year, 5 years, 10 years out, and see how long your horizon is. The next part is really bridging those two. So where you are today, where you want to be tomorrow, what's the in-between step? That's going to take some goals. That's going to take some steps to get you from here to there. And around the goals, we're asking you to look in 3 categories. First, your individual goals. And these include things like habits. What are things that you want to change? You have a wonderful opportunity during the program these months to really look at yourself and what you would like to move forward as an individual and change for good and for a better you. Secondly, as far as levels of goals, will be your community goals. And these are looking with the APLP community, G15, what would you like to contribute? What can you really bring to the class in a concrete way that you would like to share? And what are your goals around that? Third is looking at your home community. And that can be defined broadly, who you will be working with, serving, helping, leading post-APLP. What are your goals around that? And this links very closely to the Capstone Project, which everyone will do and start planning for now, but implementing in the second semester of the program. Okay, question number 4. Now that you have your goals at these 3 levels, how are you going to measure? How are you going to make sure that you succeed? When do you know that you succeed? And very importantly, how can you get feedback from others that ensures you're moving in the right direction? As a leader, we need to make sure we know how to give and get great feedback. I'm going to ask you to define what that looks like for you right now, and so that we can see how can you improve in the areas of measurement and of feedback. Question number 5 is, who is your model leader? So somebody you know who has really meant a lot to you as a leader. And we look at this not as a perfect leadership model or what you need to do exactly. It's just what inspired you about the person, which tells you a little bit about your own style of leadership and what you want to develop in yourself. Lastly, second to lastly, we're going to ask you how you learn. And this also connects with, here you are today, now you know where you want to be tomorrow. How do you get there? Well, one is setting goals, but that takes learning, that takes change. So how do you learn best? And figuring out how you learn best and be very in tune with that is the best path towards leadership. As the quote says there, leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. Now for the last question, and that's about networks. Because we believe that the networks you develop in Hawaii, not just within the cohort, but within the broader community, are going to be key to your success, support, and networks. So who would you like to meet? Do some research now. Don't just look within the East-West Center, be looking outside the East-West Center. Who do you want to connect with? All right, you've got your 7 questions, and now I'll leave you with Gretchen to tell you just a final few words and thoughts. All right, see you soon.